Have you ever craved the rich flavors of lasagna but felt short on time or cooking experience? Today, we're diving into the wonderful world of baked ziti. It's a dish that captures the comforting goodness of lasagna, but without all the complexity and all those hours spent in the kitchen. Whether you're just starting your culinary journey or you're a busy professional looking for a quick and delicious meal, this recipe has you covered. Baked ziti is just a fantastic choice for anybody who wants maximum flavor but minimum effort. In the next few minutes, I'll guide you through every step. And don't worry, we're going to make sure you not only have a delicious meal, but you're also going to gain some confidence in the kitchen. But before we get started, let's make sure we have everything we need ahead of time so that way we don't have to run around for anything. For our software, we're going to need some ziti noodles, some jarred pasta sauce, which you can make your own, however that's going to add significantly to the amount of time it will take, and since this is for a 20-minute ziti, we're just using a jarred pasta sauce. And then we're going to need some ricotta and some mozzarella cheese. For our hardware, we're going to need a stock pot of some sort to cook the pasta. We're going to need a colander or a strainer just to drain the pasta. Then we're going to need a baking dish to put it in the oven. Now, if you don't want to mix your pasta and sauce and cheese in the pot that you already used, you can optionally use a large bowl. Now that we've got that covered, let's get started. Start by preheating the oven to 350 degrees. Once your water has come to a rapid boil, you can go ahead and add your pasta. Your water should be salted by now. If you haven't salted your water yet, please go ahead and do so now. Just put a good healthy pinch of salt in the water as it'll add to the flavor of your pasta, because you always want to make sure you're seasoning the pasta inside and out, and doing that in the water will take care of that for you, because salting it afterwards will almost never add to the flavor. After 8 minutes, your pasta should be ready. We're going to go ahead and test it here because we want to make sure that it's not too hard, but it's also not done yet. We want it to be just before it's done because it's going to be in the oven for another 10 minutes. So we want to make sure that when we get it out of the oven, the pasta is not mushy and doesn't fall apart. We want it to be still firm. So what we're going to do is we're going to test the pasta, and then we're going to pull the pasta and drain it. We don't need to worry about cooling it off with cold water or anything because we're just about ready to put it in the oven anyway. So what we're going to do is just strain it and put it back in the pot. Believe it or not, we're halfway done. Now we're just going to add our sauce. And then we're going to add our ricotta. And then our mozzarella cheese. Now we're going to make sure to mix it well because we want to make sure it's fully combined before we go ahead and move to the next step. Now that everything has been fully combined, it's time to go ahead and add it to the baking dish. You want to make sure that it's in a smooth layer. This will ensure proper cooking when you put it into the oven. Make sure to add as much cheese as you want now because you obviously can't add any later. And anyway, it's cheese, so it's going to be good. So add plenty. This will also help make it look brown and bubbly and delicious when you pull it out of the oven. Once you've added as much as you're going to add, go ahead and put it into the oven. After only 10 minutes in the oven, you'll have a ziti that is absolutely perfect for any occasion. And that's all there is to it. We were able to spend only 20 minutes and we were still able to create a wonderfully flavorful pasta dish. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, please make sure to give it a good thumbs up. Because whether you're just starting out in your culinary journey or you're experienced and you're just racing against the clock, we got you covered here. Stick with us at Easy Cooking Club for more recipes. And as always, thank you for being part of our cooking community.